How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. I apologize if my voice sounds kind of funny right now. I've been fighting sinus drainage, so I've been having a sore throat, but I wanted to get this review out for you guys as soon as possible. And of course, if you guys have any more movies or shows you guys want me to watch and review here on the channel, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys would do me a big favor, head over to Twitch, follow me there at Douglas447. I stream there at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, or Destiny 2. And we're going to be talking really quickly about the new Liam Neeson movie, Blacklight. This movie came out here in 2022. It is rated PG-13. And we're going to go into positives and negatives, and there's not a lot of positives to talk about. Sadly, this is a watch once and done movie. This is extremely forgettable after you walk out of the theater or you, for whatever reason, buy this on DVD or Blu-ray. After 10 minutes of the credits rolling, you kind of just forget that you've actually seen this movie. This movie is an hour and 45 minutes long, but because of so much dragging spots, so much boring events that are taking place, bad pacing, the film feels like 2.5 hours. It feels like 3 hours. It doesn't feel like you've been there for an hour and 45 minutes. This movie just drags on and on and on. And the film's last 10 minutes are super unsatisfactory, and they're extremely confusing. You're wondering where Liam Neeson's daughter and granddaughter are, and the film does a really bad job explaining where they were and why they were there to begin with. It was a really confusing mess. The script didn't portray the location of certain characters and plot events and character motivations in a way that people will be able to understand. This is another movie, unfortunately, and it's just regurgitating past stuff that Liam Neeson has done. And if you've seen any other Liam Neeson movie ever, this movie has that concept, characters, plots, motivations. This movie has it. And unfortunately, it tosses in a bunch of boring action sequences, and this movie's also filled in with propaganda. Like, the whole point of going to the movies and seeing a movie is to not be shoved in with the message or propaganda, and this movie just has tons of it, and it's extremely boring. There's nothing in this movie that excites me. Like, I could say for certain, if you want to watch a good Liam Neeson movie, you can go watch the Taken trilogy, you can go watch Unknown or The Marksman. This movie, I can't recommend anyone to actually see, not only because it's a bad movie, but it's just a boring movie that has Liam Neeson in it. The script basically is a $2 Walmart bin version of like a possible Taken 4, but it lacks action. It lacks characters that you care about. There's no character development or growth or interesting backstories. The plot is going to bore you until the credits roll, and it's just going to make you wonder, what was the purpose of this film? Like, why was this movie greenlit? Why was this movie made? And the fact that Liam Neeson signed on to do this is astonishing. It must have been part of some sort of like contract that he had to do this movie, but you can tell that he's in the film, but he's not even the centerpiece. He's not even the main character in this movie. There's no main character in this film either. You just have a bunch of characters wandering around, running and shooting and doing things, but there's no like unified good guy, and there's no unified bad guy. There's just good people and bad people constantly colliding, and so you're really confused who you should be rooting for and who you want to win or lose. And because of that, this is going to be a very forgettable film. It's a watch once maybe if you care. I mean, the only reason you probably will ever want to see this film is because Liam Neeson's in it, but he's hardly in it to begin with, and he's not the focus of this film either. And after I've seen it, I've really forgotten a lot about this film, and I don't care to ever rewatch this movie, and I can't recommend it to you guys either. With that, I'm giving Blacklight from 2022 a 3 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Have a good one. Bye, guys.